George?
I did.
Just give it to her.
Can I see George? Hey. Can I see the picture of George?
No.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. All right, go play.
I'll try to.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm a little sad. Today is our last day in South Dakota. Well, the Black Hills part of South Dakota, that is. We did not give ourselves enough time here, plain and simple. I have not felt this good in a long time. I'm happy. It's beautiful around here. There's good people and dogs. There's dogs. It's Clara's dogs. Anyways, it's a real contender. Christy and I had a real estate agent actually look up a couple properties for us. Unfortunately, we did not have enough time to even go look at one of them. So we will be coming back. This is definitely a contender here. She's got to go inside. It's way too distracting. This is the closest to home I've felt since I felt like my home was gone, and that was years ago. We had an amazing time, as usual. We are just amazing people like that and always find amazing things. No. We had a really, really good time. We saw almost everything in the Black Hills, which is awesome. We did kind of a loop around it, and we saw Mount Rushmore, we saw Crazy Horse, we went and saw Deadwood, we saw Keystone, which was amazing. Custer is an amazing little town and an amazing county. There's just epic everywhere. So far, the Black Hills of South Dakota are the leader for the future. I wish we could stay a little bit longer. I wish we could look into things a little bit more, but we do need to get moving, you know. Unfortunately, this lifestyle requires us to plan a little bit ahead, and so we have reservations at other places that we have to go to. But this one we are coming back to, no doubt. If we were to set up shop out here and open up the business that we want to open up here, I think we would succeed amazingly well. So well that I imagine we would only have to operate for part of the year, and we could continue doing this, or we could move on to another adventure. That's kind of the beauty of this. We get to do what we want, when we want, how we want. I really want to see Crazy Horse completed and continued. It was so, there was just something about it that really spoke to me and hit me hard. There's really not a lot of work that's been done to it. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of work has been done. Unfortunately, the carving itself is taking a lot longer than, you know, its Rushmore counterpart. But I think that this one is definitely as equally important and needs to be completed. So that's one major thing I'd be really excited about making the move out here would be to get to see Crazy Horse completed, maybe someday. I don't know. Maybe my grandchildren won't see the completion of that one. After that, we went to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, do it. Just do it. Make the trek out here and go to Mount Rushmore. Even if you're just spending 2 days here, which I suggest you spend a lot more, go to Mount Rushmore. End of story. We also hit the Cosmos mystery spot. It's a tourist trap, but it was fun. The kids enjoyed themselves. I enjoyed myself. Christy enjoyed herself. I think the only person that didn't enjoy herself was the tour guide. She was a little lackluster, but hey, aren't we all when we're teenagers? We also saw Keystone, which is a little town kind of in between Mount Rushmore and the Black Hills. You have to go through it one way or the other, really. We wanted to go see Sturgis, but unfortunately we ran out of time. So when we come back, that'll be one of the things that we were going to see. Rapid City is big enough. You can get anything you want. They had 2 Walmarts, they had a Target, they had a couple other things, but a lot of doubles of things. So you're going to be able to get what you need from there, and they're only an hour away from Custer, where we are in the Black Hills here. If I could open up my business in Deadwood, I'd be a happy man. I think it sees enough traffic and enough tourist traffic for sure, but enough pass-through traffic that I think we would excel out there, especially if we could land some of the properties that they've shown us, or at least given us information about, is kind of in between Sturgis and Deadwood, which, I mean, hey, that's awesome. You have Mount Rushmore, that's, you know, 18 miles away at that point, and you have Sturgis, which is, you know, 10 miles away. You have Deadwood, which is like another 10 miles away. You're golden. We would be absolutely golden if we could pull this off and make this work. So like I said, we'll definitely be coming back here. So tomorrow we are packing up and we are going up to Montana. It was more of just, let's get that one checked off the side of the RV. We like Montana, it's beautiful, but again, we're not going to thrive out there. We're going to survive, and that's not what we want. That's why we left the state we did. Oh, one thing I did want to talk about that missed in the last video, and I really meant to put it in there because I loved it so much, but I'm going to add it here. So when we were at Devil's Tower, I took Ava to the park, and I brought Clara with us, and Clara was, you know, doing her normal Clara stuff, and this kid came up and he had the most glorious southern accent I've ever heard in my life. And he came up to me and he was, oh, can I pet your dog? I love your dog. That's a good dog right there. And I told him, hey, you know, give her a stick. She'll love you forever there. So he hands her a stick and she proceeds to chew it up. And he goes, oh, she's your little wood chipper, ain't she? I was like, yep, yes, she is. And, you know, he goes, well, where are you from? And I said, Washington. He goes, like where the president is? It's like, no, the other Washington. He goes, oh, I didn't know there was another Washington. I said, yeah, well, there is, and apparently they don't teach you geography in your school, do they? He said, no, they do, just important places. And to be that dunked on by a 10 or 11-year-old was just so epic. I wish I had remembered to share it in that last video, but unfortunately it didn't make the cut for some reason. But there's that story there. So we're going to be in Montana for a couple days there, and then we're going to go through North Dakota, and that's another one, just kind of trying to get it knocked off the side of the RV. We're really not going to set up shop there. We're not going to live there. And then after that, we're going to dip back into South Dakota, but we'll be on the eastern side of South Dakota at this point. So we'll see if it's love for the state or if it's just a love for the Black Hills for me, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Black Hills here. It's very mountainous, very tree, very much me. I like this a lot. But we'll definitely keep you posted on where we're going from there. I think we're actually, after South Dakota. After South Dakota, I think we're working our way south down to Missouri to see a family member down there. It's going to give us a little bit of time to do some repairs on the trailer that need to be done. Nothing major, but something needs to be done about it. And kind of just to resettle into the trailer and try to get rid of some of the stuff that isn't important and lighten the load a little bit. no pun intended there, I guess. But it's still kind of up in the air a little bit. I have to get an oil change on the truck here, and the steering is making a funny noise now. So, well, it started making a funny noise and it's just progressively gotten worse, which is never a good sign. So in South Dakota, we're gonna have our oil changed, and they're gonna look at the front end, and hopefully it'll be a quick, easy repair, whatever it is. But we'll definitely keep you posted, and thanks for watching. See you later.